I'm Sarah.
And I'm Kim.
We're glad you're joining us today to talk about our stitching and other stuff. It's almost Christmas, the week you've been waiting for since
last Christmas.
January. I was going to say July, but I thought, no, actually, she's been waiting longer than that.
Oh, I know. And why is it? Well, I even got a jump on my shopping this year, and I still feel like I'm kind of behind the game here a little bit. I'm not really, but I just feel like I am.
You're behind the game. I feel like you've said all the wrapping you've been doing. We haven't wrapped anything yet.
No, we're doing pretty good. But there's still a little bit. I didn't do. Well, I was going to try to make some other candies, not cookies. I mean, I was going to make like that. Were you going to try to do pecan sandies?
I don't know if I'll have time. I mean,
well, I might try those. And then Mel's Kitchen Cafe had a new cookie that it was like an oatmeal gingerbread cookie. Like it's like an soft oatmeal with undertones of gingery kind of flavors. And I thought, this looked really good. So I might, and it calls for Trader Joe's cookie butter in them.
Ooh, yum.
Or some kind, or any other kind of cookie butter you could.
Cookie butter.
I don't even know what that is, but.
Oh, it's yummy. The speculoos kind. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's yummy. It's yummy on toast too, which wouldn't go along with your new diet options, but it's yummy.
It would not. But anyway, so I'm thinking about that, but that's about all I'll do, because you do some, and then I've got all kinds of goodies from Trader Joe's that I bought.
Yeah, I'll probably make some fudge, just the marshmallow cream, easy fudge, and I'll probably make some, I have some chocolate Hershey's Kisses, and I've never done those peanut butter with the, I think the girls and I might do those this week, and I'll make my spritz. And there was something else I was thinking I was going to make. Well,
my mom always do those Hershey Kisses.
Yeah, we'll do those, I think, because I've got all that I need for that. And I've got the old Krumkaka iron. If I have time, we might try that together, but I don't know. This last week I didn't do any fun baking really because I was doing that with the girls.
I was thinking if you don't get around to that, maybe what we can do, because they don't hold very well.
Yeah, we could just do them there maybe.
I was thinking we can maybe do them the day that we do noodle night, and we can have those as part of our dessert.
Yeah.
Do them in the day and fill them with.
Yeah, that's true.
If you don't know what Krumkaka is, it's a rolled up cone
like a waffle cone cookie, Norwegian.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
you shove it full of whipped cream.
Yeah, it's yummy. Super yummy. And it hardens around a cone. So yeah, that's how you do it. Just like an ice cream cone, but thin, really thin. Usually with a really pretty design and the waffle iron.
It's easier to do with two people, I think.
Yeah.
You can be flipping them, and because you take them off the griddle and you have to roll it really fast. And if you want to be fast about it, you want to get the next one going.
Yeah, otherwise it takes forever and ever. So yeah, that would be fun actually to do the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
The day after Christmas. Mm-hmm. And then you said noodle night. So we always, in our family, usually the day after Christmas, we have what we call noodle night. And we have, which is a funny name for it because it is what it sounds like. When I was growing up, my great grandma would bring to Thanksgiving. I don't remember if she was ever bringing them at Christmas, but I remember them at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, usually Thanksgiving.
Homemade egg noodles in a really yummy, thickened broth. And with chicken, like shredded, probably mostly dark meat chicken, shredded into the broth. And then the noodles would be, so it's basically like a chicken noodle, but no veggies. That ruins it. No veggies in it.
And you put it on top of mashed potatoes.
And then on top of mashed potatoes, which is an actual, that is a tradition. Is it Southern? Is that, where do we figure out that?
No, I mean, it's not from the South.
Yeah.
I think for my grandma, that probably she grew up eating that way too. And it was a easy, cheap meal because they were poor.
Well, and it's a nice way to use up if you had mashed potatoes. So we don't do that on Thanksgiving usually because I don't go to Thanksgiving, but I'm really wanted to master egg noodles because nobody was really, great grandma passed away. Well, she got older and she stopped making them every year because they're a little time intensive. So then I started being determined to try to get it right after she passed.
Yeah.
It took me several years, I feel like, to get the egg noodle recipe to turn out just right. And we still wrestle, I think, a little bit with the broth, but the last few years, I mean, it still tastes amazing. I think the last few years have been pretty good. The trick is to get it thickened because it's really like noodles in gravy poured over your mashed.
Yeah, I think we need to be more aggressive with a thickening agent in there, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else we can add flavor wise. That's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not the flavor that's off. It's just, trying to make sure we get it thickened. So we use panko. I make a roux, add in the broth, and anyway, it's fun. And then everybody who's in town comes back.
Yeah. I bought some fresh cranberries to make a fresh cranberry sauce to go with that night.
That sounds good.
And then I thought I would just maybe make my salad.
Yeah, that sounds yummy.
One year we did like roasted root vegetables, but we didn't really need those.
No, yeah, they're you almost just need something really light because it's filling.
That's why I thought
it's expensive and it goes really far. So it is a really good fruit meal.
So anyway, we have noodle night. Yeah.
Noodle night. So we'll do croup the day of noodle night.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun, maybe.
Yeah.
We aren't doing a whole lot the day after Christmas. We're usually just kind of in a stupor.
Yeah. Yeah. We start to do some cross stitch planning.
Yeah.
I usually do that week. Do a lot of cleaning.
Oh yeah, you did do some of that last year at my house.
I did.
Bringo.
Yeah, I think I was working on my Bringo and probably putting together my Whipco board a little bit then too.
Yeah.
I don't like to think about it before Christmas much. I think I kind of save it for the week after Christmas. It's kind of like a treat of something. Christmas is done and now I get to think about what I'm doing.
And you don't have anything else to think about.
And my brain is kind of ready to just think about something fun, and not that Christmas isn't fun, but you know what I mean. All the wrapping is done. And
right. If you're new here, we do talk about cross stitch.
Yeah, we do. This is our channel about cross stitch.
And some knitting.
And some books. It's kind of evolved over the years. We're in Washington State. It's very cold this week here. It's going to be colder, I think, in both of our places. So I'm in central Washington, and it is supposed to get very, very cold.
We're not going to get as cold as we were supposed to get. I think you guys are going to get it more than we are.
I think it's kind of sweet.
We are. Our lows are going to be like Thursday. Yeah, but by next weekend over here, it's going to be 50.
Yeah, it is supposed to warm up kind of quick, which might make a sloppy mess if we do get freezing rain, like they said. So,
but I was looking at the pass. I was hoping that Snoqualmie was going to be rainy on Sunday, and it is. There's not snow next Sunday.
Just be rainy
or Saturday. So hopefully you'll have good pass conditions.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're supposed to get a little bit of snow this week. But again, it just depends on where you live and what elevation you are here.
Yeah.
As to how much you get. But we are going to get chilly at night.
Are you watching my weather guy?
He'll
tell you all about what your weather is going to be.
I haven't watched in the last couple of days. Because sometimes I'm like, okay, you're just getting my hopes up, dude.
Oh, really? You feel like it's not accurate? I feel like he almost always has it right for over there and over here.
Yeah, I haven't. Well, for the most part.
Well, he's saying you're going to have more snow this week. One day, maybe tomorrow or something. I don't know that we're going to get a lot more, but we might. I can't tell if it's snowing right now. I don't think it is. We have really thick, what's called hoarfrost, which is like, think of like when every branch on a tree is kind of crusted with frost. That's what it looks like outside right now. It's beautiful, but I think it's drifting down from the trees with a little bit of breeze, but it looks like it's not. I keep trying to be like, is it snowing out there or is that just the frost?
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to get snow at 4:00 tonight until 7, but probably not accumulation. And then snow and rain mix Tuesday, and then snow Wednesday, snow Thursday, and then snow and rain mix Friday, and then rain. So if you haven't gathered, I'm a big snow lover.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun when the snow.
My husband is not until he retires, which he only has 1 more month. A little over a month.
Ooh, he's almost there. And the other big news today is that it's Mom's birthday. So happy birthday.
Thank you. Another year around the sun. I hope 2023 is a little better. 2022 it's been a hard year.
Yeah. It's been hard in like a different way than 2021, which was hard in a different way than 2020. Like
I know, but I feel like 2021 was actually kind of nice. I don't know. I don't feel like
it wasn't nice for me, but it is. Maybe a lot of people felt like it was better. For me, it was a worse year.
I feel like this year has been harder in a lot of ways, but it is what it is. But yeah, another year and another year closer to retirement.
Yeah, that's how you're counting it.
Well, when you get to my age, that's kind of how you try to put a positive spin on your birthday. Oh,
soon
look.
I'm going to be in
I
retirement.
mean, you know,
I do
my
have
God.
to finish this week. It's not
You
fully
did?
finished.
Ooh, I had to finish last week and you've got one this week. Oh, you got it done. It's so pretty.
I know it is so.
Oh, I love those snowflakes and the glittery.
I know. Here, I'm trying to
Oh,
get
good job.
there. That's maybe better.
Wow. You're gonna put it in a white frame?
I am. Yeah, I meant to go see if I have one, but I'm pretty sure they're all being used with Alicia Paulson
Yeah,
pictures in them right now. So
that's really
speaking of
pretty.
which, she has a super pretty one out right now. A new cross stitch ice skating scene.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
If
is
you
pretty.
haven't checked out Alicia Paulson's website, she has some really cute. She does a lot of different stuff, but she has some really cute little designs.
Yeah.
Well, they're not that little, but and so her new one
yeah.
it's got an ice skater, and I can't remember what all else is in it, but it's
She's
really
got a couple new ones out actually.
yeah, actually she has released a few more lately.
They're not kits. I think she's gonna go away
Oh
from doing
yeah,
kits.
those were kits.
Oh, they were kits because she's talked about not doing as many kits because
I looked at her website. I mean,
oh, okay.
I'll look because I thought.
And if you're wondering, that cross stitch behind Sarah's shoulder over there is an Alicia
That
Paulson.
is Alicia Paulson. Yeah, this one is really cute as well. This is very classic to her style, really typical of her style. Yeah. Little motifs. Those are really similar. Those are like almost exactly the same snowflakes I just stitched.
Yeah.
Except there's a little bit. Well, no, they're similar, but no, they're different. Yeah, it's cute. A lot of little motifs, kind of sprinkled about with like little fillers throughout.
And Sarah and I have stitched a lot of her. She has 2 different series out that I haven't finished the spring one of the last series, but I haven't done the one. She's actually got 3 series out. I haven't started the 3rd series, and I'm still working on.
I did the second spring one. No, is that her 3rd series?
Yeah.
And then I have the June, the summer one, I think, but I haven't done it yet. I'll put that back in there. I was just going to look really quick at her store.
I just
yes. So here's the one I was talking about, and it is a kit.
Yes, it is a kit. Okay.
Yes, and it's got these little ornament kits that are still for sale. So if you're looking for any last minute,
it's her Nutcracker one that I love.
Yes, this one is so cute.
Is that a kit too?
Yep, sweet cross stitch kit. Yeah, that is really cute.
But you don't have to order her stuff for the kit. You can also order, I think, the PDF and kit your own up.
Yeah, she usually has her own. Yeah, I was going to see if she just has them. The Nutcracker one, you can get the pattern for 10. I'm sure it's a PDF. Well, I guess I don't know for sure, but I'm looking. Digital pattern. Yep. Same with the cross stitch, or the ice skate one. And she has several others that are not kitted up anymore that you buy just the pattern. So there's a little plug for one of our favorite designers. I didn't really plan that ahead, but
yeah, she kind of took a little bit of a break, but I think I mean, she was a little slower last year, but I think her daughter's now not doing homeschool anymore. So I read one of her blog posts where it sounded like she was going to be freer to be working more. Yeah, and had a lot of plans. So
they were doing a lot of like soap making. I feel like they were selling some soap. So she has her.
Yeah, her and her husband do. Yeah, she knits. She knits beautiful things.
Her blog is pretty. So Alicia Paulson. I'll link to her below. I'll make a note to link to her. We haven't really talked about her for a while. So if we have anybody new.
Yeah.
I haven't really been stitching any of her stuff lately. I just need to probably pull one out. The spring one. I saw it when I was looking through my designs that I have stashed away the other day and thought, oh, I need
to finish. You didn't finish the spring one?
Oh, no, I finished spring. It's still like strawberries and robin. So that's probably
that one.
Summer one, I guess, is the one I need. I did the one with.
I'm doing the Things of series. The Things of Winter.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So this series, and then there was the Things of Summer, Things of, and I did all of those. And I don't remember what the name of her next series is that I'm working on.
I don't know if she's got a name for them. Let's see. Let me see. I've got her website open on my phone here.
Oh, no, she doesn't really have a name for that series.
She was just doing a seasonal release.
They all so I've done that. No, I've done that one, the sheep and the rabbit.
Yeah, and I don't think we
own the I own this one. You got me that.
Yeah, did I not? I bought us both the first 2, but those were not kits. Yeah, they were kits.
No.
Kits? Are they kits now?
No, just patterns.
Okay. but
Right.
I never bought a second two. I didn't buy autumn and winter.
Aren't they so cute though? I
Are,
love
I need
that one with the toadstool and the owl.
Yes, I do. You know, it's autumn.
So yeah, I came across this one in my stash the other day and
Mhm.
thought I need to get some fabric. I don't have a kit for that one. I just have the pattern.
Yeah, and I think she came up with those two, and then there was a lot. She ran into a problem. I remember her fall one got delayed that year.
Yeah.
She was having an issue with not liking something about it. And then I totally missed the winter one until recently. I went back and thought, wait a minute, I never saw the winter one. So I just saw that one for the first time not that long
The
ago.
rabbit and the deer. It's actually really
Yeah.
similar motifs to the,
Mhm,
like the
the
same
deer.
deer as the one in my one behind. Like
It is, isn't it?
it, she might have
Does
just
it look?
looked at it and put it in
She might have.
nine. Which
Again,
I would maybe replace that since I've already stitched that deer.
and that was released a year ago, back when she was super busy, I think, with her daughter being homeschooled. And
Yeah.
her husband also is a nurse or an ARNP in the hospital. And I
Yeah.
think they had a lot of COVID trauma.
Yeah.
COVID really affected, I think,
Yeah.
their life because of his vocation. And
Yeah.
he worked really long hours. And so their last couple of years were pretty tough for them, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. So anyway, Alicia Paulson, check her out. Really cute things.
I'll tag her down below. You can go to her website, follow her on Instagram. She doesn't pop up in my feed very much, but sometimes I just the algorithms are some,
Yeah.
frankly. But anyways, but I'll usually think, oh, I haven't heard from her for a while.
Yeah.
But you don't have a finish, but we do have a featured friend this week. So we are excited to show our friend Tina's progress on her stitching shelf. So I'll put the picture right here. Progress.
Well, Tina, way to make me feel like a real slacker.
Tina's winning. She's beating you.
Oh, gosh.
At your
Tina will have it done in a year.
If you're new watching us, a stitching shelf, the Big Earth Designs was a big start. Several people started it around the same time. There's a Facebook group that I think I linked to. I'll see if I can link it in the show notes below in the description box. I don't know if I can link to Facebook groups, but anyways, you can go to Facebook and ask to be in it if you want to see progress like Tina's. You haven't posted any progress for a while, Mom. Why is that?
I just can't imagine why I didn't have any progress.
You got to pull that out.
I looked at Tina's today when Sarah showed it to me, and I said, I'm getting a really strong feeling more and more that Sarah's going to inherit mine.
Don't say that. Not because I don't want to inherit it, but because I want you to stitch it because you love it.
Somebody said they did the math on the stitches, and that if you stitched X amount of stitches every week, which I already have not done since August, it would still take you like, what was it, 10 years to finish? Like
10 years?
I know.
You better have 10 years still.
I told Sarah that I think what I'm going to have to do really, because I really do love it. I got my tablet right around the time Sarah did, and she helped me set it up. That was back in September, and I have not looked at it since then. So I told her when she's here for Christmas next week, maybe she could help me reconnect with my pattern keeper, and because I think it'll make it way easier. And I think part of what I don't like about it is that every square you've got to go pull all the threads for, because every square could have 40 colors in there.
It won't be forever, the whole pattern.
I've got rings and rings and rings of flosses. There's like 240 colors in that thing. And so then I have to go through and look at each of the symbols and figure out which ones those are based on the pattern and which colors to pull out. And I think
this is what I think you should do. I think you should figure out what colors you need for the first page and have them all on its own ring. Would that be all 200? Do they have like all that amount?
I don't know. I'd have to look. There's just a lot of symbols to look at, and you're scanning. but maybe with Pattern Keeper, there'd be a way for me to
I
do
wonder.
that. easier.
Yeah, I bet there is. I'll have to look at it.
I think that's really what slowed me down. Was the stitching part was hard enough because it's been doing 1/1 on a 28 count, I think.
Because you're doing full cross
Yeah, I'm doing full cross.
strand.
But just the idea of having to pull all those threads out all the time was just like,
Yeah,
really?
that would probably be draining to me.
Yeah.
I
But
don't, my Haid doesn't have as many. And I also don't have all of them yet for the whole thing. I focused on making sure I had all of the ones I needed for the first page.
First
But I
page,
don't know
okay.
how I figured that out. Because when I figured out what to buy, I only had the paper copy.
It'd be really helpful if that came in the pattern, like every page
Maybe
told
it
you which
does.
colors. I mean, well, the paper copy doesn't tell you that.
How did I know? I don't know how I knew which ones to make sure I had. But I have mine in I don't have rings. I have one of those floss boxes. And I don't usually use those for most projects. I usually use either rings or I just have them bobbinated or just not. Depends on how organized I am when I start. But the box has helped me because they're all easy. I just pinch and grab. I don't have to like open the ring, take them off. You have flossaway bags probably.
There are
You
floss
have to
bags.
open the bag, take them out, close the bag, like keep them. That would probably be unwieldy for me.
What I do is they're all in order. So I mean, it's like your box, but I do have to flip to them.
Right.
And pull
rings are kind of that's how I have my regular floss storage, and I kind of hate the system. Actually, I kind of want to revamp it completely someday, but
I really like when I'm done and I have extra length, shoving it inside a bag.
Yeah.
That's
but because I'm doing I'm what's it called when you save your thread? No, you keep your thread going. You just park it. Yeah. I'm parking. Yeah. I don't trim my thread very often until it's actually gone. And if I trim it before, usually it's not enough. I just toss it.
That's true. I probably just need to, I don't know, but the idea of bobbinating 240 or 238 or whatever it is.
Yeah, I just bobbinate that one. I've done them a little bit at a time. As I pull out that one, I bobbinate it and then I put it in the box. And then
I mean, maybe I could talk.
You don't have to totally revamp, but I'm thinking that would be unwieldy even for my Haid, which isn't even as many colors as yours.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Some people have those big floss
strip things.
Yeah. I didn't want to deal with those.
Yeah.
I didn't want to invest in that. So I'll figure something out. But I was telling Sarah, what I probably need to do is not make it a whip go piece, not make it anything, just make it an hourly. Every month I need to work so many hours on it. And then if I have that as a goal, then I'm more apt to pull it out. Because I know it's something that I want to work. I don't know why that makes a difference. Because I know I want to work.
Like a prize to yourself if you do it.
That's true, because I'm very prize driven.
You get to go buy a new pack of stickers. I mean, what's to stop you from just buying stickers, even if you don't? I don't know, but
I know, but I could find something that would be fun.
Yeah.
And to be honest, let's be really on. I'm going to be very honest here. When your dad retires in a month, my spending is going to have to be reined in.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going to be doing okay, but it's not going to. We don't have, unlimited funds.
Yeah.
So, and he told me, he goes, I go, look, honey, this is just my investment. I'm just investing in my retirement until you retire.
Yeah.
But I mean, so yeah, so buying a pattern or buying something special might become, I mean, it already is. Like, I don't buy bags and stuff just willy-nilly usually. I mean, I do once in a while, but that was a good motivator for WhipGo, although I haven't been good on it. I haven't ordered. I've gotten several bingos, but I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't done anything. I just got the bingos and let them be.
But sometimes just the satisfaction of knowing you met your goal is enough too.
Yeah. For me, I feel like that ended up being enough, but I like the idea of having a thing, but the energy and thought it takes to get something done, like, I think it's not worth it. It's better to just have the satisfaction of checking off the box.
Yeah. So anyway.
So thank you, Tina, for sending that in. It is looking gorgeous. Really beautiful.
And probably I'm so behind on her videos that probably she's shown it on her videos.
I know. I'm so behind on all videos.
Maybe we can watch some Flosstube when you're here.
That would be fun. Yeah, I did watch Carolyn Zook this week. or maybe last week. And that's about as much as I got. I was like, oh, I'm going to catch up. I'm going to watch a few. And then I think I watched hers and then it was like, I'm tired. I have to go to bed now. Not because she made me tired, but because it was late.
Yeah. I think I can watch them on my Alexa when I'm making dinner. I should pull up my.
That would be a good idea.
I think there's a way to do that. And then I can kind of keep up. I've watched a couple of Candies, the 614 Stitcher, a couple of Carolyn's, and Tina was next on my list. And Stitching at the Cabin, I'm way behind on, guys. If you're watching us still, I will try to get caught up, but or at least start new.
I know. I really want to see how they're doing. I'm writing down who we just mentioned, and
these are some of our favorites.
Those are some of our favorites to watch that I'm totally behind on. I have others that I really like watching too, but those are the ones that came to mind.
Yeah,
first,
and they're all pretty regular recorders.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have anything you'd love for us to share and feature on our channel, go ahead and send it to my email. I just share them as they come in the order that they come in. So Tina sent hers a few weeks ago. I think I might have another one or two now. I think another one came in this week. So I just sort of saved them and then work through them a little bit at a time.
And we love it.
Fun to see progress, especially like we said, we haven't even kept up really great on some floss tubes like we want to. We still get to see progress.
It's kind of motivating and beautiful. I mean, that piece is just beautiful.
Yeah. I didn't share an actual picture of the photo, of the piece, but you can look it up. It's a stitching shelf.
Amy Stewart. Amy Stewart's the artist. Heaven and Earth made it into a pattern. So
yes,
it's beautiful. There's a couple different ones. There's actually two different. One has a medallion on it in the middle. I can't remember all the details, but yeah, some people that joined in are only doing, so what it basically is the top row is people stitching in summer, and then the next row is spring, and they're all these vignettes, okay? And then there's fall, and then there's winter. So some people only picked one vignette on one row to do, and even that is going to be a huge accomplishment because each vignette is a lot of stitches.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could just find a picture of it.
It's always hard to make a picture big enough.
Yeah, the Haid website isn't great, but you can see what she's talking about.
Yeah, so that top row is summer or spring, then summer, then fall, and then the blue is, I mean, it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. I'm not showing effectively if I was.
And some you can buy it with less colors. So there's like, this is full, what do they call it? Max colors. And then you can also buy it where it's less floss colors and you have a little less detail work in it. So anyway.
Yeah, but
I never wanted to do a Haid until I saw that one, and I still really do love it, and I still really do want to do it. It's just,
I kind of want to do it now that I have seen people start it and I'm looking at it. I might do it one day.
I'll just
hold out. I'll just hold out. I'm not going to invest in it because you just never know what's going to happen. Like this piece that I did, that one that I just shared that I finished. That's an inherited piece. It's a lot less of an investment on your part though than Haid.
I know, it's cute though.
It is cute.
That was a Bringo start 2 years ago.
Oh, fun. It's so cute. It's gonna be pretty for January. What did you work on this week?
Oh, well,
other than wrapping and working and
I have very little to show maybe, but I've got a little bit to show. I'm determined to have this done before next week. It's my calendar piece. But last week I showed how I did the whole border, and so now I've been working on the tree.
That's a cute one.
I have a little bit more tree, and then there's a couple stockings, and then some and then some scattered snowflakes around. So it's not a ton left to do, but yeah. And then she'll be done, and I'll be all ready to start my new piece, which I'm really excited about.
Yay!
So that got some love, and then I worked on my Vivaldi girls.
Your Vivaldi girls.
And I did get quite a bit done. I feel like I'm still missing something, but so I worked on her dress.
Oh, pretty.
She's not focusing very well.
That's pretty. It's a
There we
nice,
go.
those are nice blues together.
They are. It's such a stark. I feel like it really stands out. Like I guess the brown, the fall does too, but the blue just seems really different.
It's pretty.
So, my goal was to have it done by the 20th. That ain't gonna happen, or whatever the first day of winter is.
I think it's the 21st.
21st, yeah, 21st.
We've got a
But
few days.
yeah, but there's a lot.
Yeah, you do
I
have
mean,
a lot left on that. You'd have to work.
If you look at her dress, the dresses are just full of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'll give it. If I had the tree, if I had the other thing done.
Yeah. But you're trying to finish the calendar piece too.
Yeah, and then the last piece that I really gave a concentrated effort to, because I really wanted this done by Christmas too. And I might sneak it in. You never know. It was the free told in the garden.
Oh yeah.
Angel. I've done 2 of them. They're in frames. They look lovely on my shelf. And this is a smaller one. So I did, and you're not gonna be able to see very well because it doesn't show up very well, even in my lighting here. But I did her little wings.
Oh.
It's Whisper, which
and
I've started.
It's fuzzy.
I've started outlining it with the gold, and I outlined her face.
Yes.
And I did the whoops.
You're back. Looking good.
There's Whisper all along the bottom of her dress.
Oh, I see it. I mean, I can see it coming.
Yeah. Whisper is.
I've never worked with that before.
It's a real treat, let me tell you.
I
I do.
I can tell you.
I did watch a video that did really recommend some good tips, and because it's so wispy, and the wispies come off.
Yeah.
And so you want to use smaller lengths so that, because each time you're pulling it through, you're losing. So and actually part of this wing is actually regular white and part of it is the Whisper. So I really can't see it, but on my fabric.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to see. You could take a picture. If you remember to take a picture, I can try to put a photo in it.
Do it right now. I'm thinking about it. But anyway, so that got a lot of, that Whisper took some time, and then I started the gold. So I really only have beading. So she's got beads around her neck, and then there's beads all down in here.
Cute.
And then I think and then some gold scattered hair up of her head.
You're
and
pretty
gold.
close. You might get that done.
I'm really close. I could probably get it done.
Probably get that done.
Take a picture while we're thinking about it, okay?
Yeah, send it to me and I'll try. I could maybe even just insert it right here.
Okay, let's see here.
Where you're showing it. I'll do my best. I've never done that. Some people show like the little, they have
I know. That was my big excitement. What about you?
I'm so close to having my whip go completed. I just need to do another hour on my stocking, which is also on my magazine monthly. So I worked on a few things in the evenings, mostly. One of the things was my Twilight Angel, which is I use that for the T in Twinkle for my magazine monthly show.
Oh, Twinkle. That's a good idea. I should have thought Twinkle.
And this is kind of tricky because I've got.
Oh, wow. Gosh.
I did her wings, basically all her wings almost this week.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like you've done a lot since the last time.
And I did some of this light blue fill in around her.
What does she have left?
Let me show the photo. I have this whole hemline.
Oh, okay.
Bottom.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of back stitching, actually.
Oh, yeah. I was just going to say, there's a lot of back stitching, it looks like, in those wings.
And then I have all that light blue kind of behind her.
Mm-hmm.
So I still have a lot, actually.
Yeah.
But I don't mind because I like this one.
Yeah, she's turning out beautiful.
I think it's fun to stitch on Ada now and then.
And she's so petite.
And that is nice Ada. Yeah, it's been nice Ada to wear. It's not super stiff. The other thing I have is my stocking that I've got, and it's in the frame because this frame is kind of hard to get on and off. So I'm working on Cranberry Row. This is for myself. I made Jessie the companion that I've showed many times. I'm just going to leave it in the hoop. Oops, that's the back.
Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty.
So I did this tree this week and started another tree. I might have finished this. I can't remember if that was done already.
I don't think so. I don't think you had those trees done last week.
Oh, so maybe I did all that.
I feel like you showed the yellow maybe before.
Yeah, I did
Oh,
have
you're
yellow.
using that big hoop. Are you liking that hoop?
It's okay. It's nice that it's so big. It's not tight. It doesn't keep it tight, like you said. I think that was your complaint about it. I don't mind too much because I'm like, I stitch in hand so it's not, but when I do stitch in a hoop, I kind of like it to be really tight. Like that's why I'm using. So I feel like I'm constantly kind of adjusting. Also, it's hard to get in and out. I don't know.
Yes.
It's
I
like
think that was another one of my problems.
hard. So yeah, it's this square frame. I don't know. You bought them, so I don't know where they came from. Probably Amazon.
I just got them off of Amazon.
And I have a couple others. The smaller one is, I have like 2 or 3 that you gave me.
It came in a set.
I like how big it is though, because I can kind of put the whole, like I can see the whole thing. I don't have to keep moving the hoop.
It's almost like a Q snap.
Yeah, it's the size basically of the Q snap. So that I do like about it. I'm not sure it fits in I don't think it fits in my little project bag. No. That's why I had the fabric kind of off to the side. I was just working on that. I have 2 other things that I worked on. Well, I finished Winter's Piece. And then this week I worked on I Forget the Rest because that one got I needed to work on that for my challenge. I did a good amount on this too, but it still doesn't look very impressive. I did all the so there's 2 shades. I don't think it's going to show up very well, but there's kind of a lighter off-white. Let me try this. Color on the head here, and then all this is a white. So I did basically all of this week. Let me show you the photo so you can see where I'm at. I'm doing her head. I'm assuming that's the female. It kind of looks feminine to me.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So I'm doing like the speckles on her chest are all those little white. That's right.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
There's a lot going on there.
A lot of stitching to do here. This is a Lindy Stitches piece, and I think it's really cute. I love the idea of having this in my bedroom. I don't stitch in my room very much, but I kind of feel like it'd be kind of a nice piece to have. Well, Millie's here. Why don't I finish sharing? Then maybe you can show. Millie has a little knitting to do. Huh? Hi, we're recording. Yeah, it's angled funny today.
It's what?
I have it angled more towards the kitchen. Usually I face a different way, but I thought the light, I could kind of control the light a little better. I was trying to be less jaundiced looking. Sorry, I'm looking for the photo. Here it is. I feel like the last few videos just like look so orange by the end.
Speaking of that, when I took Dad to his cardiology appointment, there was a gal that came to check in. I thought she must be in full blown liver failure. She was so orange, Sarah. I have never seen anybody so orange in my life.
And it was definitely not like self tanner or something.
Oh no,
definitely like skin problem. Like,
oh, you poor thing. I don't know what you're going through, but it seems really bad. Yeah, I know. I was like, whoa. Yeah.
Really noticeable.
Really noticeable.
Okay,
yeah.
Mine is just light induced. I'm not actually jaundiced. I worked on, this is a Barbara Anna. It's called Christmas Joy. And this was a piece I inherited from you. And it's tiny and delicate because I don't know what fabric.
Oh, it's 36 count.
It is tiny. It is
tiny. 36.
And it's over 1.
Then it's 36 count.
Yeah, that's
no, I bet it's 32 count over 1.
Yeah, I think it is 32.
I would not have done 36 count over 1. Oh, yeah, cute.
So I did all this week, the Joy, which was a lot of stitching. It's so minuscule that it looks like nothing, but that's like
a lot though.
Easily 100 stitches or probably more, because I think that's probably 15 by probably 150 to 200. I love reindeer. I think I did the back stitching too on the little ornaments. Yeah. Antlers. So that's what I worked on this week. I have some secret knitting that I can't show. But Millie has some knitting that she's going to show. She's hopping around like a goober.
A goober.
Okay. Don't knock over my light. Oh, don't drop your stitches.
I'm not.
Are you gonna say what you're doing
Sure.
with this?
No.
You probably can. I don't think that anybody watches who would not be okay knowing this. Okay, what are you gonna do?
Making a blankie.
She decided she wanted to make it into, I said, why don't you make it into a car seat blanket?
I wanted to
For
make
cat.
it because
Wouldn't that be nice?
I wanted to make something.
It's about 18 inches across, probably. Just
Yeah.
tuck it right in.
Yeah.
I thought
It
that
is
would work.
super soft too.
It
I
is
know, it's
soft. It's like kind of
squishy. I
nice.
love
You can
it.
put these little
Mhm.
fingers to go in it and
Mm-hmm.
get tangled up and cut off its circulation. Just kidding. We don't want that. Okay, wait. We'll put it away though. Looking
Welcome
good. Lots of
welcome to
knitting.
Earth.
We've been cross stitching much this.
I know. What's up with your cross stitch mojo there, Millie?
Something small.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, that gives me.
What?
She wants to cross stitch something small. What do you have? What's the project that you were working on? The teacup
I don't
one?
remember.
And I
Oh, the
also
Sunflower
became
Girl
Take up.
by Stitchy Princess Black. You don't want to work on the sunflower one? You just need a finish. She needs a finish, I guess. Okay, good to know. Bye.
Look, the quail. The quail.
Oh, we have quail running around in our yard. That's new this year. They've never come up this close.
Oh.
So she hasn't been cross stitching because she wants a small piece, I guess. I have a few things tucked away. Christmas is coming.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I have a few those little tiny kits that I got in my magazine that you gave me last year or 2 years ago
yeah,
that I pulled out to give them as little extra gifts at some point.
I have a few things like that too.
I am sending something tomorrow. I meant to get it in the post yesterday, but the post, oh, I got Flosstube knows. That's quoting Carolyn. The post office I went to wasn't open on Saturdays.
Oh,
The other one is the one that has the armed carjackings in them, and the corner, the deadliest corner in my city is right there. I don't really go to that one very often
yeah.
for obvious reasons. So I'm going to go tomorrow to mail these off. But I had bought them. I meant to send it with Liddy's birthday presents. It's a little glass teddy bear, like 3 shaped body teddy bear. And it's got hot cocoa and marshmallows and I think sprinkles in it. And then a couple little Christmas candy things. But I meant to send them and I forgot to. So that should come this week. You'll probably get it Wednesday if I get it in the mail tomorrow.
Yeah, probably. Unless our mail person
yeah.
deliver or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway.
that's everything I worked on, everything you worked on.
That's
I have
it.
no
Yeah.
haul. Just been doing a lot of
I do have
shopping
haul.
yesterday. You have small.
I do have haul. I saw this on Instagram and I'd never ordered yarn from this gal. And she's from Canada and super cute mailing package. Her name is Lichen and Lace.
Oh, that is cute.
Lichen and Lace. And it's her Christmas colorway called Christmas Caps.
Ooh, pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
That's pretty. I like that
It's a
pink.
fingering weight. I'll probably just do something little with it.
Cute.
Actually, it's super soft too. It's a nice quality yarn. I didn't realize she was from Canada. I kept thinking, why is this taking so long to get to me? I also had shown a while ago, I think my needle keepers, my needle tips on the little deer. Did I show those?
Yes. I can't remember.
Yarn from falling off.
Yeah.
So from Birch Grove, I had ordered, she's in Canada also. And I don't typically use this kind of but for some reason, this cowl was trying to slide off all the time. So I bought these cute little reindeer
Oh, cute.
needle tips to keep my yarn project from flying off.
Adorable.
Well, I bought another set
Oopsies.
and they're little snowflakes. Are they going to show up?
Oh, cute.
There you go.
That's cute.
Yeah. So anyway, there was that. And then I got my last bird crush club
Oh, yeah.
from Lady Stitches. So that's done. And it's a pretty one. It is the red-faced warbler. So this is the bird that they're,
Pretty.
and this is the pattern.
Whoa. Now I'm jaundiced. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. The sun's going. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that red.
Isn't that pretty? And this was the thread that they sent along for the red.
Ooh, nice.
from Thread. And then as a thank you, I think, for being a part of the club all year, she sent another freebie end of the year pattern, and it is hilarious. She said she modeled it kind of after growing up with Highlights magazines, where you
Oh yeah.
find a picture kind of thing. It's an ornithologist. It's called Armchair Ornithologist, and it's this funky looking person with their binoculars sitting in their chair, and then all these birds are the different birds
That we're in
that
the
she
first
sent
one.
out this year. Yeah,
That's fun.
which would be fun to stitch up and have on the wall when you.
That is fun.
Yeah, so that was fun.
Cute.
So thank you, Lindy. I'm sure you don't watch us, but so that came. I think what I might do when I stitch these up is do like one a month, but just have one frame and just kind of rotate them out each month
Yeah.
on a wall wherever I land, maybe in a bathroom or something, and then do the ornithologist to have always up there next to it.
That'd be cute.
So it'd be like a 2-frame. Oops,
Yeah.
that doesn't go in there. Like a 2-frame display on a wall somewhere.
Right.
Or something, but no, I don't know where it went. Where'd you go? Oh well, guess I'll find it later. But that's been kind of fun. So I've got those all collected, and I don't know if I'll stitch all of them. There were a couple that I didn't. Well, no, I kind of liked them all.
Yeah.
I did end up asking for Christmas for some bird feeder, because I have hummingbird feeders, but I felt like, especially when it snowed here a few weeks ago, the birds here don't really have, I mean, they're not really snowbirds. So they're all hopping around trying to find food. I thought, oh, I should have some bird seed for that. So anyway, I didn't like birds. Must be an old person thing.
Maybe, but I like birds. We have bird feeders and stuff.
That's true.
Well,
I
maybe
think,
I'm old. Maybe that says
I
something
think
about me.
Andrew kind of made fun of me, I think, because of my hummingbird love during 2020 and how I have my little bird feeder out here. And I get so excited when a hummingbird would show up. I think he thought I was weird.
Well, he's boring. That's all. Junie, your dad's boring. Hi, Junie. I don't
Hi,
know if she
Junie.
still watches regularly, but
She still watches us. Yeah. She ended up watching the World Cup.
oh, fancy.
I know. She likes soccer now. Anyway, so my plans, we should probably talk about plans before we go on to giveaways. So my plan is, I did have my magazine monthly. I showed it last week, but I do have some cute little stickers on it this month.
Cute.
So my goal for the Told in the Garden Angel was to finish it. So I'm really close to doing that.
Yeah.
And then for the T and for the E, I had my hour year. E for evergreen and T for tree. And I'm going to get that done. It's not even an hourly thing. It's just get it done. And then I met my winter Quaker for W goal already. I have one more hour to do on I Bring Thee Joy, which is the Pineberry Lane, really muted whites and brown piece.
Yeah.
Oh, I worked on that this week. I don't think I showed that last week.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I forgot to bring that in. I'll have to do it next week.
Okay.
And then I'm supposed to start Heaven and Nature Sing and do 2 hours. And then do 4 hours on my 4 seasons, and I've done 2. So I just need to do 2 more hours. So, I mean, basically, if I get most of my wrapping done and just keep up on the house, I don't have a lot more to do for Christmas stuff, and maybe a couple of things of cookies, and then I'm pretty much done. So I should have some stitching time this week in the evenings.
There's a woodpecker on my pump house outside.
Oh,
Well, it wasn't really drilling. It was just perched there. It probably will on my sycamore. Just flew over to the sycamore. It was really pretty.
yeah. So what are your plans?
I have a new start that I need to do, but I just haven't figured out. I'm going to have to pull threads for it. It's a shepherd's bush that I've got tucked away.
Oh.
I have 2 shepherd's bush. I think I know which one I'm going to start though. I think Julie sent it to me as just a sweet gift a long time ago, and I really want to start it. I've got fabric for it. I'm going to do it on Ada, but I just haven't pulled out the threads. So I need to do 2 hours on it. It is a Christmas one. Yeah, and I didn't like the DMC conversion for the I don't remember if it's weeks or gentle art. I can't remember which one, but the words, it's like 4 squares and there's a word in each one that's kind of like a very merry something. I can't even remember off the top of my head. But the color they have for the words is like a deep mauve-y purple, which with the variegated hand-dyed thread looks pretty. But the DMC conversion I didn't like, and I'm not sure I really want to go with that purpley color anyway. So I just need to pull out my threads and kind of figure out what colors I want to do and then if I need to change any other colors.
Okay.
Anyway, so new start, 2 hours. I need to work another hour on that Barbara Anna Christmas Joy. I need to do another hour on my Shores of Pakran Hollow and another hour on my stocking. So I've just been using my little Tiny Decisions app to tell me what I'm going to stitch each day. And that's been kind of fun because I just don't know what's going to come up. And then I work on that. And then there was something else. Oh, I started a little bit of planning more specifically for the pieces that I'm going to do next year, the big monthly pieces. I need to figure out, like getting the materials for and things. So I spent a long time on that actually. One night I went through lots of different fabric choices on 1, 2, 3 and made a whole note to I wrote a whole note on my phone, like these are the fabrics I want to go with this piece and these are the specialty threads I need. Most of them only call for 1 or 2 skeins of specialty thread. So I think I can, and some of them carry over, like kind of like the Snowflower Diaries one that, you buy it, but then you use it other times. So, but not all of them.
I think my shepherd's bush are going to do that too. My little pillows that I'm going to do.
Because they probably use the same color scheme.
I think so. Yeah. It's the same scheme.
So that'll be
fun.
But some of them use like a lot of one, especially
those
I end up having to replace it anyways. But it's nice to have just know like, well, if I don't use it all, I'll just pull it.
And for those pieces on those big blocks where they are asking for that, you're really going to want those variegated because those are like when I look at Gail's Golden Needle and the pieces that she's done from that other series of her, it's just so striking.
And they do make it really reasonable because most of them are DMC. And then like the January one is a big snowman. And I definitely want the chalk for that because I don't want to mess around with the B2. I want it to have some depth and pretty variegated colors. So I need to probably, maybe we can go to the
I was going to say, I don't know how long you're staying, but I'm sure she's open the day after or the second.
Yeah, I think we'll be there a few days after Christmas, so we can
go to Threadneedle and poke around. You can get your
favorite little LNS. And that was pretty much my plans. And then I have a few knitting things that I need to finish up, but those will go fast. I need to bake a lot. I need to wrap all the presents. I have a lot to do this week, but we're on school break. So pretty much the only thing we have every like that's regular this week is ballet viewing week. So she's still open this week for ballet. And that's when parents, you want to come over? You want to come over Tuesday?
Yeah, I was retired. We would.
I wish you could because she'll have chairs all set up. And I have a feeling she's probably putting out all her nutcrackers this weekend. I'm hoping she does because she didn't have them out yet. Yeah. But she used to always do it right before viewing week. And then you would come in and it would be so magical. And so we're going to do that. That'll be Tuesday and Thursday. And I'm going to work Friday. But everything else this week is all Christmas all the time. So
should have taken Friday off.
I know, but I'm taking the next Friday off so that we can have and we kind of need the money. So anyway, it's a weird year because the Christmas is on a Sunday. So Sunday. So 23rd felt like, well, I could take it off, but a lot of people aren't really traveling. They're going to be here. So we'll see if people come for their I'm a speech therapist. I don't know how much I've really talked about that. I probably have. Yeah, I have. I have a little private practice and I only work a tiny bit. And because I only work a tiny bit, I felt like I should probably just do the work that day. It'll be fine.
When we stop recording, remind me to talk about coordinated care.
Okay.
Anyway, I only had to work 3 days this week. I'm taking Thursday off.
Oh,
and
nice.
And we get Friday. My office closes because our no-show rate, because I work for a therapy center also. So I support speech, OT, and PT, but I do insurance and referrals. For our company, the no-show rate just doesn't.
Yeah.
They've always given us
just 24 like it's just my tiny, my I have contact with the clients from the beginning to the end. I don't think I've ever had a no-show. I had one no-show from somebody that was super surprising that no, like they just
Yeah.
totally forgot. But everybody else has been pretty good. Sometimes I have late cancellations, but even that, I don't have too many of those.
And our late cancellations got so bad that they're penalized for that too now.
Yeah. And
I mean-
technically I can do that. But if they're not chronically late canceling, I'm not doing that. If somebody chronically cancels.
Yeah. I think ours is set up so that if they have 2 no-shows, so most kids are scheduled at the age level that I work with, they're scheduled for like a 23 or 25 visit service delivery model. So they're guaranteed that many visits, right? So if the therapist is out sick 1 week, then they tack on another visit at the end, or they try to make up one, right? But if they have 2 no-shows or 2 late cancels, I don't know if it's a total of,
Do they lose
I
their spot?
they lose their spot and they go back on the wait list.
Spot. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't bill them, but they
So the
lose their spot,
client
they go
is
back on the
high.
wait list. And being on the wait list is no fun because there's such a shortage of places that do what my company does, that the wait list is 1,000 to 1,500 kids long. So it's not fun to go back on the wait list. So, but we just couldn't do it. We just had too many people. They just, I don't know, they're just flaky. People are just flaky. And, I suppose if there was it's to the therapist's discretion too. Like if there was something like, I'm sorry, we had a death in the family, we forgot to call, then of course we would say, okay, you're out. Now, if they have a death in the family every other month, then
Start to
no.
question.
But so anyway, we've always gotten the 24th off, and we're technically closed the next week, but people, because again, you have to use your own PTO to pay for that. It's not like we get paid to be off just because they're nice. So a lot of our younger therapists that don't really have families or aren't traveling or don't have the PTO are allowed to work, but they have no support network. They're like, you're on your own. Like
they
I think admins
clients,
work.
they can come in and do clients.
Yeah. And I guess some of the admin, we've got a lot of new admin front desk help, and they don't have a lot of PTO. So I think they're trading off coming in. So they might have some of that help, but billing and our insurance,
You guys are
our office, we're all closed that week. Yeah, we're not working. So it'll be nice. I love having that week off. I've had that week off ever since I started working 17 years ago. And, in the early years when I still had family and my kids were all here, man, I really needed that week to recover.
Yeah.
And so anyway, so I have a short week, which I'm really glad about.
That is nice. Yeah. That's nice.
And my cooking plans are pretty easy too.
Okay. I don't have any yet, so I should probably make some.
Well, for the first time in a long time, I'm not hosting Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I used to host Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then Sarah would come over and we'd do noodle night at my house. So it was like 3 nights in a row. But this year we're going over to Penny's house, baby Penny's house. So that's kind of nice.
We're gonna we'll go to our Christmas Eve church service. We're in a little choir, and then Jesse's one of the readers for the evening. For the program, and so we'll go to that, and then I think we'll come back and have ham and scalloped potatoes. So we'll do kind of our dinner, and then we're gonna do chowder and stuff at your house the next night. So
I'm gonna do chowder tonight.
Yeah. I finished some books this week. Wait, we're not done talking about cross stitch. No, we can't go to books yet. We did haul. We talked about plans. We have a giveaway.
Giveaway. Sorry.
Giveaway. I think I forgot the giveaway a couple weeks ago too. We just started chatting, and
I know.
So last week we decided we were going to give away this adorable Mrs. Claus from the Fat Quarter Shop. What do they call their
Stitch Quarterly?
Stitch Quarterly. And I'll wait till you show it so people can see how cute it is, whether they want it or not. So that you might want to go. I actually don't know if you can go buy it. I think it's just through the Stitch Quarterly.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I was kind of trying to show it to the girls later, and it wasn't on their website that I could find. Mrs. Claus. And the winner for Mrs. Claus is Carla Whitstruck. So congratulations, Carla. I don't know that you've ever won anything from us, but I know you've watched. I think we might follow each other on Instagram. Like, your name is very familiar, so I know I have seen it pop up several places. So email us at the email address down below, stitchandstuffxs@gmail.com, with your physical mailing address so that we can send this off to you.
You win a needle line for Mrs. Claus,
Full
Claus,
fabric. So not just the
full of
pattern, but the whole kit and caboodle.
Yep, everything you need. It is cute.
Congratulations. That's kind of a fun, big one. That's
Yeah, it was
big
kind of a big
Christmas
one.
giveaway.
Merry Christmas from us. That's a
Merry
last week for a while. Yeah. So anyway, congratulations again, Carla.
And we have a new giveaway this week. It's a pattern. Is it Little House Needleworks?
Huh?
I can't remember who the designer is. Little House?
What? It is called. Oh, here it is. It says Little House Needleworks by Diane Williams. Is that who does Little House Needleworks?
I don't remember. Probably. I mean, if it says Little House Needleworks, Diane Williams.
Wait, is she, sorry. Is she's Little House Needleworks? Does she do all those
All the houses.
and everything?
Houses.
Everybody stitches?
Yeah, she does all of them. It's her. That is
Little House. Okay. Well, and the picture on here is a picture of 3 little girls, and I bet you it's her and her sisters or something.
Oh.
I feel like Little House Needleworks was a sister thing.
Oh.
In the beginning. I don't know if it still is. There were 2 of them, at least.
I'm going to
Well, if you see here, like here's the picture of the 3 little girls. Maybe it's the grandmas. They look kind of old to be.
Oh.
But so it's a trio of these adorable little snow people. I don't know if I can get it to come in.
Not a trio, a quartet.
Quartet, yeah. This is just the houses. This is.
I was looking to see if they were looking up out on their website.
I feel like that's a winter tree. That's beautiful. So this one is a snowy tree. Oh, come on. There we go. Snowy tree, snowman, a duo, and then this cute little house scene, the evergreens. So, what was our?
We were going to use the word snowman, singular, all one word, snowman.
I'm losing my mind.
That pattern, that would be a cute one to stitch in January.
I know, that's kind of why we think we kind of saved it.
So snowman in the comments below. I think that's all I need to say. I don't know. I don't really say a lot more. Some people have.
This uses DMC and Classic Colorworks and DMC. There's a DMC. There's like 3 colors that are just DMC, and then there's some Classic Colorworks with DMC conversions.
Okay.
You got options. I love the blue fabric that they're on.
It looks really pretty.
I love doing snowy things on blue fabric, though. That's always been kind of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just use the word snowman.
Snowman.
Snow.
Build a snowman.
We watched our beloved. Oh, she sent a progress keeper, my lichen and lace.
Oh,
scissors.
Oh, cute.
I did not feel that in there, and I always check because oftentimes design people would send a little extra like a tea bag or something, but I didn't ever feel that until just now. How crazy is that? I'll order from her again. I like that yarn. I think it's really pretty. Chin and lace.
You said you started to watch something, or you watched your something.
Oh, we watched White Christmas.
Oh, White Christmas. I saw your Instagram post about that. We didn't watch that.
Yeah.
We did watch, this was cute. It's on Netflix, and it's like an 8-episode series called Dash and Lily. Have you watched that? Probably not. It was cute. It's kind of like a little teenage romancy.
Oh.
It's really cute. It's set at Christmas, and it's these 2, I think they're supposed to be 17-year-olds. Mm-hmm. They don't know each other. It's a boy and a girl, and they it definitely has You've Got Mail vibes. A very brief explanation. She leaves a journal in the local bookstore on the shelf with a note. Do you want to play a game? And it's like scavenger hunts and dares and challenges that they pass the notebook back and forth and kind of get right to each other and get to know each other. Similarly to Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks and You've Got Mail. And they're both lonely this Christmas because both of their families are sort of not around, and it's cute. It was really cute. Jesse even, I think, liked it. I watched the first like 5 episodes or 6 episodes, and I was like, I think he'd like this. I think we should watch this together. So then we went back and watched all of it over a couple of nights. So if you're looking for something very light and fun, cute.
Yeah, and episodic is nice too, because then I can, if Dad goes to bed early and I just want to be able to
an hour and a half. Yeah, they're just
Yeah,
half-hour
okay,
episodes.
Yeah.
So they're
yeah, I
short.
can't do- Yeah. Oh, fun. I'll have to look for that.
Called Dash and Lily. That was cute.
Really.
Dash and
Okay. You said you finished some books?
I finished Dracula finally. I've been listening to Dracula since like Halloween time. It's the second time I've listened to it and I really loved it.
Ages ago. Ages. Halloween seems like
I know. Jesse was like, oh, what a nice Christmassy book. I was like, well, I started it at the right time. It just took me a
you
long
didn't
time.
start it in July.
I know. I should have started in September, but I didn't. So I finished that, and then I finished my book that I was talking about last week, The Cart and Quitter. No, was I reading that last week? Was I reading the third book in the series? I was reading the third book in the series.
Oh.
And I had said, actually, I think I'm going to go look for the first book. And I found it on Kindle for like $3. It's by Diana Wynne Jones. It's called Cart and Quitter, Cwidder. And it was really good. I enjoyed it. So now I think I can go back and read the third book because they're not really they're in the same world, but they're not really connected. They're just like 4 books kind of sense.
I did buy that one for your dad for a stocking.
Which one? The one that I
first
the
Quitter.
Yeah, fun. I think he'll like it. It was good.
Okay. I started to tell you this before we started recording. We were talking about gift giving in general. And for adult, it started off because my son Sam in Indiana said he has a lot of friends or coworkers that they don't exchange gifts anymore. They just don't, their families don't do that.
Their families?
And yeah, their families just don't. And I don't even know if they and their partners do. And I'm like, oh, but I love giving gifts to my family. And, but in the last few years, we've kind of had an Elfster list so people could kind of put their wishes on there. And some of my kids have more money than other of my kids. So a couple of my kids just buy what they want to buy. And so then when it comes time to Christmas, they don't really have anything. But then other people in my family don't have that much expendable income. So they do put fun things on, right? And like I put cross stitch stuff on there all the time. In fact, I had another haul.
Oh,
I forgot. I got it last night for my birthday.
do you want to go get it?
Yeah, I do, because it's pretty cool. But let me finish the story.
Okay. If you don't know, this is what I do when I'm recording, so I can like find where I need to cut and splice. I'm always like.
What I said was it's gotten harder for like those lesser expensive gifts that we used to give our kids. Movies, DVDs.
Yeah, there's nothing like that.
Music, books, everything's streamed electronically. And so, I can give you a gift card to Amazon so you can download a book. I just miss buying these kinds of things for people. And it was a nice filler gift, or it was a frivolous gift that was fun to give people. And I did buy Dad. I bought him 2 hardbacks, even though he loves to read on his tablet. But I thought, you know what? You're going to be retired. You can read. You can sit where there's good light. Or here's a thought: get some glasses.
Does he not have glasses?
He has a pair of glasses for like distance, but I think he needs bifocals.
Probably.
Yeah, he does. There's no way he's 67 and doesn't need reading glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if he needs to use his Kindle so he can make the text big. Is that why he likes to read on his Kindle?
I think so. I don't really know why, but I got him a couple books. I thought, I'm going to buy you books. I miss buying you books.
Yeah.
So anyway, let me go get my haul.
Okay.
So I got this for my birthday last night from my son and daughter-in-law, and I had it on my list on Amazon. It's the Zothy and Threads. It's the dandelion.
Oh, I saw it on your list.
I love this one. And look at this fabric.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
I know. I've always kind of fascination with those silhouettes that they do. Can't really open it to get the glare off, but
just tilt it down a little bit.
There we go. Now you can see her.
Sweet. Oh, that's a lot of work. That's really pretty. Oh, another one I'm going to inherit. I'm kidding. That's really pretty. I really like that. I saw that on your list and I thought that was really
And you know what?
Unusual for
14 color. What is it? It's on 14. The fabric has 14 colors on it. Your kit contains 14 count. It's a 14 count Ada.
Nice. That'll work on.
Yeah. Oh, look. So it's printed on. You can see the white Ada.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, the fabric
on-
is printed on to
Uh-huh.
white fabric
That's printed on, this is Ada. This is the
rather
white.
than dyed.
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's pretty.
Color printed Zweigart Ada.
Hmm.
Finish size 26 by 26 centimeters.
Pretty.
Kit uses full cross stitches, a few fractional and backstitch. One of it, yeah. I love some of the, I mean, I've looked at their kits. I've got several.
14 by 14, 13 by 13, something like that.
Yeah, probably. And I have a few of their other kits that I bought that were on sale. They're not always that cheap.
Yeah.
And they come from England. I think they're an English company, but Amazon does have some sellers on there that sell them. So I kind of troll
10 by
around.
10.
Huh?
It'll be about 10 by 10. Sorry, I was trying to do the math in my head.
Yeah. But I kind of troll around on Amazon as well, see if they have any on sale, because I've gotten a few smaller ones, but none of these
Pretty.
silhouettes. So anyway, I was pretty, yeah. And my other haul that Sarah just told me is I'm getting for my birthday from Sarah, I am getting a subscription to Punch Needle. It's snowing.
It's snowing.
It's snowing. Your dad. It's snowing. Snowing. Anyway, Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher cross stitch magazine, which I love that magazine.
Yes.
And
You've never had a subscription, I don't think. You've always just bought it.
It's four. I think it's only four
I think it's
episodes. Yeah, four issues. But the Christmas one is always double, like it's thick. And I'm always ordering it off of Etsy, and I pay a lot of extra money on shipping. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
I'm paying.
Yeah, I bet.
So anyway, thank you, honey.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you. The gift that keeps on giving for 12 months.
For 12 months.
You know, that is a lot of backstitching. And then those are sequins.
Yeah, that's what I thought those looked like. That's pretty.
So pretty though. So pretty.
Fun.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. So so anyway, we were talking about books, and then I went on to my little tirade about how everything's electronic and
I don't remember if there's anything else.
Yeah. Was there another book you finished?
Just those two.
Oh, I'm still reading.
I don't know what I'm gonna read next right now.
I'm still reading The Bookshop Around the Corner. The Bookshop Around the Corner. The Bookshop. The Christmas Bookshop.
Yeah, the Christmas Bookshop.
And I'm a little ways in. I'm liking it better. I'm liking the characters better than I was.
You are?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, you said they were kind of bizarro.
They're a little bizarro, but I think they're going to redeem themselves.
I was trying to see if excuse me. I got a new phone. Isn't it pretty too?
It is pretty.
And so I need to log into Libby to see if I'm where I'm at on the wait list for the book that I want to be reading next. Or whether I should plan to just start another book. I probably should just start another book. Or pick up one I've started in the past. But I think that's everything I have to talk about today.
Well, the other book that I did just buy was my husband and I are reading The Obesity Code by Jason Fung, because we both need to lose weight, and it was highly recommended by his cardiologist. So if you're looking at if you need to lose weight and you're having a hard time and you can't figure out why, I think this book explains it quite well. It's very interesting on the insulin, the sugars.
I should probably get a copy of it. Maybe we have it in the library. I'll have to check.
Yeah. And then they also have a diabetic code one.
Yeah.
Which probably is very similar, because I feel like what I'm reading it would help anybody even that was fighting. But I guess people that have done this, eaten this way and done the intermittent fasting have turned their diabetes around.
Wow.
So, and I'm not on it for that, but for all I know, I'm diabetic. I don't know. I haven't gone and had my blood work done, so I don't want to know.
It's not a cookbook, is it?
He does have a cookbook. I ordered that on my Kindle because I wasn't sure I wanted to buy it until it was cheap on my Kindle.
Yeah. Oh, look, they have a Kindle version of that book, The Obesity Code.
Yeah. And Dad's reading it on his tablet. I just bought it on paperback because I like to be able to flip around in those kind of books, and I can't do that on my Kindle very well. I like to be able to, he does a lot of, the first part of the book is a lot of research into weight loss and what they've found, and also talking about the history of fads, like the keto diet and or, get rid of, only eat protein, don't eat any
eggs.
fats, don't eat. Yeah. And then, So anyway, there's a lot of that. So I wanted to, but I did look at the back where he kind of gives a timetable and he talks more about the actual intermittent fasting. Because I will say I was in a little bit of a mood. Your dad is very gung-ho about this, which is good.
That is good.
He's watching videos by this guy.
Good.
But it was just in my face yesterday. And I'm like, I don't have the brain space for a major overhaul until after Christmas, honey. I just, I'm glad you're excited. But he doesn't understand how much extra work it is because I have to revamp how I buy food. I have to revamp all my recipes and even making dinner, even doing the Mediterranean diet, which is basically what we're going to continue doing. I don't have memory recipes. So every night I'm having to look at a recipe and my bifocals don't work well in the kitchen. So they're on and off and it frustrates me. And I just was in a mood but he's at least looking at labels. Like he wanted some chicken noodle soup at the store. And he's always also very concerned about sodium because of our blood pressure and processed soups,
really high in sodium.
Very high. So he wanted one for work. So we picked the one that had the least amount. And I said, okay, after Christmas, I will try to be better about maybe doing like cooking up our oatmeal in the Instapot and having that for several days for breakfast. Our doctor really recommended smoothies.
And some of that will be easier when he's tired because he won't have to pack a lunch and food.
Yes, and that's it. Packing a lunch for him is hard. And then doing up some soup like that and being able to monitor the ingredients. I did make a smoothie yesterday with the kale. I don't think I talked to you. Did I tell you after I did it?
No.
It was really good.
Good.
It was, the only thing I would say is I needed a little more fruit in it. It needed to be a little bit sweeter, but I didn't want to add more maple syrup. I think I just needed more fruit. So, and it was pretty filling. I kind of doubted it would be very filling.
Did it have yogurt in it?
I had a dollop of yogurt and a dollop of peanut butter in there.
Peanut butter, yeah.
Adams. Only Adams. You can't buy the other kind anymore.
No, you don't need the sugars that are in the other kind. I have been doing the stuff at Winco that you self-grind, which is kind of fun.
I might send that over there next time to do some almond butter that way.
The problem with Adams is when I buy Adams, if it's not the no stir kind, but if you do the no stir kind, then they have added stuff in it versus just ground peanuts. Everybody here complains about, like, if I'm going to do Adams, I want to get a big enough amount that it's cost effective. And everybody complains about the oil separation. That always happens. So I hate that because I like Adams and they all fuss at me, which is why I've started just doing the stuff from Costco Winco, because it just has the button. I grind it there and it's just a small amount and I just do it every week or two. And nobody complains about the oil.
When I used to buy Adams, I used to store it upside down.
Really hard because I do that too, but it's not good enough. I've tried it all. Nothing is good enough for those people who live in my house. The peanut butter. I've given up. The smaller jars don't have that problem because you go through them faster. Well, you might not, but we do. But they're like more expensive, so it's hard for me to like pay.
I know. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that book out there in case, because Carrie's doctor was very understanding about trying to lose weight at our age. It is definitely harder. And your body, what happens, and this is what was really interesting to me so far in the book. Everybody's body has a set weight point in their brain. And so his basic theory is every diet works and every diet fails, because what happens is if you work the diet, you'll lose some weight. But when you get to a point where you're below that brain set, your body then says, nope. And you either plateau or you start putting on weight again. And so there's a whole method to basically tricking your brain into thinking you don't have to be set at that. Right. Which makes so sense. And I said to Dad also, I've done Weight Watchers 3 or 4 times. And 2 times I was very successful when I was younger. And then I got cocky, or we didn't have the money to continue. I can do it on my own. And I didn't. And I gained all the weight back. And I've done that 3 or 4 times. I said, I think part of me feels like I'm setting myself up again for failure, that I'm going to do all this work and we're going to lose some weight and then we won't stick with it. But I think we'll stick with it because I think we both know we need to. The motivating factor now. It's very much a motive, and it shouldn't get to this point, but it does for a lot of people.
Yeah.
all of a sudden you realize, oh,
Mhm.
oh, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's my plug. That's my health plug now. We now have a health segment on our
Okay, we'll have to check in and see how it's going every week. You can announce your weigh-in if you'd like.
Sure.
Pictures
No.
of yourself in a bikini? No, let's not do that.
No.
I don't
That
really
will not be happening.
that will not be happening.
Nobody wants to do that. Anyway, yeah. I don't have anything else.
You probably need to get ready to go out to dinner.
I do. We're going for pizza.
What?
Are you gonna have a salad or are you gonna have pizza?
I don't know. Dad's gonna be good. Dad will have the salad.
Ooh, I'm proud of him. Tell him I'm proud of him.
I'll probably have the salad too because it's peer pressure.
I actually really like, I was thinking about this the other day. Mod pizza. You get your pizza. I don't know. I think that's a chain, lots of places. But we have a few mod pizzas here where you can get your pizza made to order, kind of like Subway, or you can do a salad or both. And we went this week. We took the girls. We were out late, and I thought, I really like the pizza, but I really like their salad. If I could make salads that are this good with this many variety of ingredients, I would eat salad a lot more, but it's so much work to get to that point. I don't have just a bar where I just throw in a little.
I know. And that's why I don't like to do salads, homemade salads. I buy a lot of salad mixes.
Yeah.
And you're right.
Those have gone up in so much price. I used to get a lot of bag salads now and then too. And now I'm like, $4 for this little bit of lettuce and a couple of fruit.
For your family size, yeah, it's not really.
I have to buy it. It's like $6 worth of salad mix for one side dish for our family because all the girls love salad. So
yeah, but you're right. And mod pizza,
put together good salads. Leave them in the comments because I would love to know.
Right, and at mod pizza, even they got a lot of vegetable options to put on it, and even if you can either get just grilled chicken on it, or I always put a little bit of salami on it, and there's a little bit of fat. But if you're not having the pizza crust, the problem is you need to get rid of the refined sugars, the refined flours, and that's what those crusts are, right? So you kind of, and I'll even indulge in the salad dressing because I haven't eaten that much today anyway, and it'll be, but it's basically eating like a diabetic in a way. Yeah. You're watching your carbs and you're cutting out those refined things and you're tricking your brain. Anyway, so I'll probably have a salad, and Sue and Carl oftentimes get a salad too. Yeah. So
there you go.
And then we're gonna go over to Dilettante and have coffee.
That sounds fun.
Sit by the outside. Yeah. It's
that sounds fun.
Yeah. So anyway, that's my big plan. Well, and then I'll be back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing the rest of the night, but
you having nachos for dinner?
I don't think so. I think we're out of chips because I haven't been good this week. And we did eat chips. Also a couple of nights.
You ate your nacho chips already.
I ate my chips. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to do for dinner. I'm going to worry about it. We'll figure it out later. Popcorn.
Cereal, popcorn, pancakes.
Yeah, I do have a pancake mix. Maybe we can make some pancakes. Speaking of carbs and processed. Yeah. Sundays I go light on dinner.
You know what else I did? I did buy whole wheat spaghetti noodles.
Yeah, they're not too bad. They have a different.
They're not. It's just a matter of taking the time and being consistent and adjusting your taste. And when I compared the labels, they really, it's still a noodle, but it definitely was way lower in carbs.
Yeah.
And lower, I think, even in sodium.
Interesting.
We also had read an article a while ago. Now this makes sense. Well, not really, but it does. So Dad and I have been really excited because as adults, we never used to take vitamins, but we've been taking vitamins ever since COVID. And so we've been buying the jelly donut, the jelly vitamins, the little jellies. Yeah, apparently they are bad.
There's a ton of sugar in those jellies.
Well, not just that, but even vitamin wise, they don't give you the vitamins that you think you're going to be getting. Oh. But then your dad was looking at the label the other day and he came out and he goes, Kim, the first 2 ingredients on those vitamins is fructose and some other sugar. I said, that's why we like them, honey. That's why we like to eat them. That's why I have 3 instead of 2.
They're like a healthy candy in your mind. You guys are like children.
Starts early, honey.
Take your Flintstone. Take your Flintstone vitamins.
We're gonna have to get some Centrum for seniors and just swallow them. Fun is over now. No more fun vitamins for us. I actually had some that I bought at QFC. They were vitamins and they were like jelly, and they actually should have been a clue. They actually had like the sugar coating on them, so that like they were
Like a children's gummy vitamin that you're trying to get kids to eat. I need to stop buying you gummies. No, I think it's all right for them.
Yeah.
for
You're out
them,
of
it's okay.
Yeah,
Anyway, yeah.
should have been a clue.
Well, you know, I mean, let's face it, it's been a rough few years. We had to find joy wherever we could.
That's about right.
Oh, anyway.
Well,
Struggle, guys. Life's a struggle.
but we got this. I hope
We
you
got
all have a Merry Christmas. I don't think we'll record till after Christmas.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe sometime before you leave, but
Day or something, but
we might have haul or something to show. You never know.
it would be fun to do it. But I just don't, we're gonna be traveling on Christmas, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we won't. Well, Christmas Day is Sunday, which is when we usually record, and we're not going to do that.
So hopefully we'll record soon after.
Maybe after we go to Threadneedle Street, if we get to go, we can come home.
That'd be
Do
fun.
a quick. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for being
Great.
with us this last year and
Yeah.
last 2 years. What episode are we even on? Do we even know?
120, 122. I know.
Wow.
Done this a long
Don't
time.
forget to like and subscribe, by the way.
Yeah.
Our video. Like and
Share our
subscribe.
videos if you enjoy them.
Yeah.
Now
It
we're
would be nice to get past 642 subscribers that we've been at for the last year. Not that
seriously,
it's
we've
been
hovered
our-
right there. It's so
Yeah.
funny. Can't get above it. I don't
guess
try
we
too
just-
hard.
No, but we obviously only appeal to a very small subset of people.
Maybe because we have videos that are like 3 hours long. No, they're not that long. I don't know how long. this is.
Well,
A little.
Brenda didn't listen, and Brenda didn't do a freebie this year.
Brenda,
Till morning.
that darn Brenda.
I know. Brenda, come on. Pony up.
We don't have enough patterns to stitch.
Need some more freebies.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw this though. It's kind of on a sad note, but not, I mean, it's sad, but
Oh good. Let's
Life.
end our episode.
Stitchy Princess Black.
Yeah.
Stitchy Princess Black. She had finally been liberated in Ukraine. She's our little Ukrainian designer. And she was liberated back when they liberated the city, like about a month ago, but they've been bombing and bombing and bombing and constantly destroying their infrastructure. And it's so bad now that she posted yesterday that they evacuated them and she's now in Odessa. And so it's her and her grandma and her cat and her
They made it
husband.
so far.
And she posted on Facebook and maybe on her Instagram too, that they drove through just totally demolished villages. And she said, I had to pack my whole life up in 3 suitcases and 5 bags. And I just can't. I look at my house. I mean, granted, I have way too much stuff, but you know, what would I pick for 5 bags and 3 suitcases?
Mhm.
And she said, so now we start and buy new stuff, you know, so I don't know if they'll ever get to go back. I don't know, but if you pray or send the happy thoughts to her, she seems like a really sweet gal and they've really been through.
Support her by
Oh, really?
buying her designs too.
Yeah. And she just came out with a nativity design. Hers are very Ukrainian folklore patterns. If you haven't ever looked at her Etsy is Stitchy Princess Black. And she did I call her a Christmas queen, but that's not what she's called. But it's a beautiful little pattern. And I did go buy them the other day. I thought I'm just going to go support her.
I'll tag.
Yeah.
I'll tag it down below. I'll put a link to her store down below.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many, I'm sure, designers that we don't even really know about or that I know, but I don't stitch a lot of their stuff. But I have a special place in my heart for her. So
Yeah.
anyway, but hopefully they can settle in and maybe have some kind of a Merry Christmas and,
Yeah.
you know, have some power and some water.
Mm-hmm.
Insane.
Yeah.
Insane. So anyway, didn't mean to end on a sad note. But
So Merry Christmas. Yeah.
but we
If you are
stitched her
struggling,
stuff.
you have a good Christmas. And
Yeah.
then there's some light brought to you.
And stay safe if you're snowing. It's still snowing.
It's not snowing here. Millie's jealous. She wishes it was snowing. All right, I'm gonna go. I have to go to the
Okay, love you guys. Bye.
bathroom. Bye.